Hey there, it's Noah, and it's been about 9 days since Black Ops 6 released, and I've had a bit of a bad history in the beta. You know, the last 2 videos I uploaded were about how I was falsely banned, but that ban was lifted on the 23rd. I was a little scared of getting banned again, but so far I've had good luck. I'm still shadow banned in the multiplayer though. The top person on each team is always a cheater, but I only really bought the game for zombies and campaigns, so I mean, it's alright with me. Hopefully it gets ironed out, but it'll be alright. Feels good to have the respite of being unbanned so that people who accuse people of me like actually lying about cheating are just proven wrong. Besides that, I wanted to make the video to discuss the game and, you know, if it's worth it or not. I haven't completely explored the game's ins and outs. I'm like Prestige 1, level 24, so I have a decent grip on what I have experienced so far. I want to show you my ban. Going to Steam. Here, you see Call of Duty, Dead by Daylight, my games. You have an account alert. Open this up. And here it is, account alert for Ninja Man 2275. October 23rd, 9 days ago. Your in-game ban in Call of Duty has been removed. So, you know, false ban. It was a false ban. And it was removed. So, there it is. And I'm just gonna keep this here for a while, because it just makes me happy to see that I got unbanned. Okay, well, moving on to the multiplayer. So this is gonna be the shortest section of the video, mostly because, you know, I'm still shadow banned and I have cheaters in every lobby I play, but playing it feels good. I think that the multiplayer is actually pretty decent, and I would play it if, you know, I wasn't shadow banned still, but that's all I can really say. I hate the anti-cheat, a lot of other people do. Hopefully in the coming months the anti-cheat gets ironed out a bit. People who have been falsely banned and shadow banned gets like way lessened. Probably have some footage on screen. I played a match earlier to get some footage, and there was at least 3 people that were just blatantly aimbotting. And I think in the first game I played there was like a subtle cheater, like subtle trigger bot, aimbot stuff, wall hacks, you know. And then eventually at some point in the second game, I'll have it on screen, the entire team was gone. I think they were getting like banned on the spot or something. So if that is the case, then that's good. That's an improvement on the anti-cheat. But yeah, that's all for multiplayer. Okay, so now let's talk about the campaign. It's pretty good so far. I haven't played the entirety of it. I think I've played through probably about half of it, and it's been pretty good. It reminds me of a more fleshed out Cold War campaign. The safe house is pretty cool. All the new characters are pretty cool, but I mean, they kind of feel just like different variations of Adler's crew throughout Cold War, but I'm fine with that since I like the crew, but I can see how it could be a little tiring for some people to see characters like that. The campaign missions are interesting. There are some cool cinematics and some really cool side objectives. My favorite thing to do when getting into a Call of Duty game is to grind out some calling cards by doing challenges in the campaign, and it's not any different here. It's honestly, I would say, better. I think that the campaign is really fun. I think grinding for the calling cards is really fun, but I will be making a more fleshed out video on the multiplayer and campaign in the coming months, but so far they have been very good experiences, other than the cheaters in multiplayer. Now, the big ticket item, zombies. There are only 2 maps that you get when you buy the game, but they're pretty good. When the game first started out, HUD was pretty god-awful in zombies, but the developers actually took the time to change it. This gives me a lot of hope for this game. Although it's something small, it means that the devs actually kind of care about the game they're working on. It felt as if you didn't really see this much in the past games, but now I think they're putting some good effort to make BO6 good. 2 launch maps are Liberty Falls and Terminus. The crew holds Weaver, who is the GOAT, Carver and Gray from Cold War, and Maya, a new character brought in by Peck as some sort of mercenary to help break out the Cold War crew on Terminus Island. The maps are pretty good. The guns are cool. Everything that has been in Cold War was expanded on, and very well. The Easter eggs are interesting, but not too difficult. The Dark Ops challenges are fun and some pretty difficult. The Mutant Injection and Mangler Cannon are 2 new score streaks that I feel fit very well into zombies, also having some inclusion in the Easter eggs. I think that all of Zombies is executed really well, and I'm actually pretty happy that we got the game we got. Also, they added back PhD Flopper, and you can now flop. You can flop again with the Omni movement. And, you know, I think that's a really good thing. That makes me very happy. So, overall, as a Zombies fan, the game is good. The campaign is also pretty good. I've heard a lot about the multiplayer being bad, but from what I experienced, it's also pretty good. If you're a casual gamer, I think you should pick up the game. As long as you're not shadow banned for whatever reason it may be, then you'll overall have a really fun time with the game. You'll enjoy the multiplayer because you won't have 300,000 fucking cheaters in every match you play. And I think that as long as you don't have 300,000 fucking cheaters in your game, you'll have a pretty good time playing multiplayer. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it if you watch the whole way through. Overall consensus, game is pretty good. You can buy it if you want, and if you do buy it, you will get a lot of enjoyment out of it. Have a nice day. Mwah.